Get ahead in Dayton, Ohio. Dayton, Ohio is a mid-sized city in western Ohio, founded in 1796 with a current metro area population of 750,000 people and is the sixth largest city in the state. While 1 hour north of Cincinnati and 1 hour west of Columbus, Dayton is close to college and professional sports events, art venues, and cultural diversity. But it has a robust offering of its own, of everything you could want from a bustling metropolitan city with a slower pace of life. When you're not working, visit Carillon Park for an elegant and refreshing walk through history, where you can see the oldest remaining structure in Ohio, immaculately preserved turn-of-the-century buildings, and a generous helping of Wright Brothers artifacts, including bicycles and the 1905 Wright Flyer 3, which flew in Dayton. And if you're thirsty for some local brews, right next door is the Carillon Brewing Company. Enjoy a day at the Dayton Art Institute, Art in the City Festival, or the United States Air Force Museum. For a night out, head to the Oregon District for food, drink, and street performers, or spend a sunny day at Riverscape Metro Park. This popular park, found along the Great Miami River in the heart of downtown Dayton, is a hub of activities for all ages, from concerts and community events to bike rentals. Beautiful floral paintings, hanging baskets, and fountains make Riverscape the Miami Valley's favorite community gathering place. And I'd like to share 4 houses with you today. The first one is 1589 Spalding Road, which is a 3-bed, 1-bath, 960 square foot house, and with an asking price of $139,900, a 20% down payment of $27,980, an interest rate of 7.579%, monthly taxes of $188, monthly insurance of $66 a month. That brings it to a total monthly payment of $1,026, with a required household income of $36,936. If you want to go for an FHA with 3.5% down, which is the minimum, that will be a down payment of $4,897, which brings it to a $1,247 monthly payment. That means that you need a required household income of $44,892. The second house is 1221 Epworth Avenue, which is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,320 square foot house, and with an asking price of $150,000, a 20% down payment of $30,000, an interest rate of 7.579%, monthly taxes of $201, monthly insurance of $53. It brings it to a total monthly payment of $1,100, with a required household income of $39,600. If you would like to go FHA on this with 3.5% down, that'll be $5,250 down, bringing it to a monthly payment of $1,337, with a required household income of $48,132. The third house is 518 Bowen Street. It is a 3-bed, 1-bath house with 1,352 square feet. And actually, since it has the same asking price as the last house, the numbers are exactly the same. All the expenses will bring it to a total monthly payment of $1,100. And if you want to go with FHA, it'll be $5,250 down, bringing it to a total monthly payment of $1,337. And the final house I would like to show you is 213 Huron Avenue. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath house with 996 square feet, and at an asking price of $148,500, a 20% down payment of $29,700, an interest rate of 7.579%, monthly taxes of $199, monthly insurance of $53. It gives you a total monthly payment of $1,088, which means you have to have a household income of $39,168. If you want to go FHA on this with 3.5% down, the down payment will be $5,198 and give you a total payment of $1,323 with a required household income of $47,628. Now, interestingly, I looked at the transaction history of this house because it did look really nice and really new inside. So I just took a look at the last sales transactions on this, and it was bought on April 17th of 2024 and turned around on April 29th. That was 12 days. It was listed 12 days later. So this house is definitely a flip. It is nice. It's really cute. They use great finishes on the inside. Even looks good on the outside. This house looks good inside and out, but it is a flip. So I would advise caution on this one since it was flipped in less than 2 weeks. So you have some ambitious moneymakers out there in the Dayton market, which I have no problem with. I support that, but they may have been cutting corners if it was done in 2 weeks. They probably didn't do any substantial work on any of the systems if it was done in 2 weeks. I might be wrong, but it looks like most of the effort went into the finishes and making it look like a pretty house. So I would definitely jump on PropStream for $99 a month and make this one of the properties that you look at, see if there's any mortgage on. So their profit margin is huge on this house. So I would definitely get my negotiating hat on and do as much research as possible on this and just be a hard negotiator on this house. And some jobs I'd like to share with you are Human Resource Specialist at Skylight Recovery Center. And this has a pay range between $45,000 and $55,000 a year. And it looks like they do require a bachelor's degree and an SHRM certified professional certification, which is a credential for individuals who perform general HR and HR related duties at work for those pursuing a career in human resource management. So if you'd like to make a good impression and really make yourself competitive for this, probably having that CHRMCP would be a good move. But this job on its own could afford any of the houses we looked at. The next job is community manager at Falls at Settlers Walk, which is a apartment community. And the salary range is $55,000 to $60,000. Again, if you have any apartment community management experience, this might be a good career move for you. The next job is district manager at Just Storage. And this is paying $70,000. And if you have any management experience, this might be the right job for you. The next job is Childcare Director at YMCA of Greater Dayton, with a salary range starting at $43,888 up to $46,000. And this YMCA is in Kettering, which is probably 20 minutes south of the city center of Dayton, so not too bad of a commute. The next job is community manager at Towne Properties, so another property management job. These seem to be pretty popular. And the salary range at this community is between $52,000 and $55,000. So again, this job alone will pay for any of the 4 houses that we looked at. The next job is insurance verification specialist at Absolute Smile. And this job is starting at $39,520 a year. And one of the biggest requirements, it looks like, is that they would like you to have dental office experience. So if you have any kind of front desk or administrative, clerical experience like that, then this might be the right job for you. And the final job is dental front office receptionist at Vitangeli Dental. And this job pays $34,570 So this is a little lower on the pay scale from the other jobs, and it might not afford on its own any of these homes. So if there are two of you contributing to the household income, one of you could have this job and then one of you could have the other jobs, pair those together and you could have discretionary income. So it does look like there's quite a diversity of jobs in industries in the Dayton area. There's a lot of commerce that goes through there. Manufacturing is there, dental, medical, there's education, there's the University of Dayton. So a lot of secondary industries that have to be there for, we'll call them essential workers, right? As the pandemic designated them, education, medical. So any of these industries that support the people who are in these essential services have always got to be there. Even food service, if you're interested in that. So Dayton is actually a pretty strong town, pretty strong economy, and it's right on the Miami River. With that river walk, it's just beautiful. 3 seasons out of the year. If you can make it through winter, you'll have earned the other 3 seasons. So I recommend it as a town. So I hope you've enjoyed and gotten value out of this video, and I hope you can see that if you're willing to adapt, home ownership and a high quality of life are still possible in America, even in 2024. So remember to like, subscribe, comment below, and don't give up when you can get ahead.